Well, hello again everyone, welcome back to SimCity. So, as you can see, financially we're having a few technical problems. I wonder if we should turn that up a little bit. It's not going to do a lot of good, but that would. See, the problem is just the sheer amount of money that is costing to run this city at the moment. Now, obviously, there's the advanced coal mine. We got rid of one advanced coal mine because we were basically just generating so much coal that we were filling up all our storage areas with pointless crap that we didn't really need. So we got rid of one and put in a second processor factory. So the processor factory should help to start encouraging things, but the problem is the fact that it's money really right now that's killing me. You can see teaching is still continuing, grade school still doing well, we don't have a university for obvious reasons, and we've obviously got a hospital in here as well somewhere. See, look, full storage again. That's Dr. Vu, and we don't give a crap about him. So, do we have a detective wing? No, we don't. We do have a crime prevention. So, why don't we put another... No, we can't. So, we don't have a detective wing. And there we go. So, we've run out of money again. And we're going to have to take another bond. See, this is the problem I'm seeing right now, is the fact that all of a sudden the industry is making little to no money. It has gone from making 800 or so to damn near nothing. And that's the problem that I'm having right now. See, we're still exporting stuff, but we're not exporting enough. See, that's there, empty. That's also exporting. Coal is such a cheap thing to export. I'm wondering if it's the import of plastics that is killing me. Because there's another one there, exporting. And wasn't there import of plastics over here? No, they're exporting those, and they're exporting those. That's ore. That's freight and ore again. So where the hell is the... Ah. Let's just use those locally for the time being. Has that made any difference? No, it's not made enough of a difference. That's the trouble. See. City specialisation. Health is taking a lot of money. And you can see this thing over here, obviously working on its recyclables, so that's helping to generate lots of plastics as well. These guys are doing fine, they're still generating plenty of water. This guy is still continuing to pump lots of water. We have these areas here. So let's see if things improve at all. See, there's no event going on there, but we will get a payout of 25 grand, but it's that's the problem, you see. Now, whether or not industry is going to start improving. See, look, all of these are full storage. Really? Oh, for God's sake. Oh well, it's only hit the donuts. Okay. Well, that's slightly annoying. And a couple of trade depots. One for ore. And the plastics one, which is kind of ever so slightly ironic. But what's in that one? Okay, so you can see now that we do have 185,000, so that's better. So first things first, let's just accept that and get rid of it. And let's accept that and get rid of it. Just so at least we can deal with these things. Right, so bin these. That's the plastics one. And this one, what was in that? Okay, so it's freight and raw ore. Okay. So if we go in here, cancel, do it. So now look at this, all of a sudden the money's just turned around, accept. And then all of a sudden it goes from 6,000 by paying off a bond. It's then all of a sudden, yeah, whatever, man. Just whatever. Don't even want to know. Okay, so. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Now, what we need to do here is, again, another trade depot. Now, this depot here held plastics. Pretty much across the board. Now, can we put the plastics there? Yes, we can. So that's good there. And if we manage that and import the plastics for the time being. Now, he's going to have to disappear because this is going to be more spaces to store ore. So, let's see. Another one there. And this one here, we shall put raw ore in. Here we go. There's raw ore there. There's raw ore there. And there's raw ore there. Okay. So we've obviously got another spot over here that we can make use of. But right now, I think we have all the electronic stuff that we need. We're going to hold off on using the money for the time being. Because otherwise we're going to need another bond in order to get out of trouble, or at least stay financially solvent. So there we go. They're claiming about, yeah, they're fine, they're fine. So we're probably going to need another one soon. There's the processor factory. And there's more processors. So they'll be going out as well. Obviously the ore and plastics. So there you go. You can see all of a sudden the money just going and splashing in like nobody's business. So what we'll do is, first things first, we'll put some more of these in. Put the sign on the top so people know what the hell they're trading on. And then over here, which is the other one, they can have plenty. Like that, and then the signpost, obviously. So, we'll see. And obviously we just got to manage that. And then just say use the ore locally. And with this, see, these guys are struggling for plastic now. So we got to import plastic, not export your full. So here we go. Let's get importing that plastic, because everyone's now starting to scream about plastic. Now, let's see. That was good, and we'll do that again. And then what I think we need to do is schedule a medium event. That should make us 156,000. We had an airport. Yeah, you know what? No. Just no. No airports. We've got enough to deal with. As you can see, we do have these areas here, and they're making 85 grand. There. And there is another one. There we go. There's the other one, and he's making 84,000 a day. So great, great moments there for all sorts of things. High tourist demand, see? Don't even know what to say to that. Now, House of Modern Worship. Would be ironic if we had it in the industry sector. Capitalists and all that. Never mind. A Rendezvous Inn. That's a hell of an inn, isn't it? Okay, blimey. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe they're all coming out of the garage underneath the inn. Maybe they're all leaving the inn. I don't know. It is a bit odd, but never mind. So you can see here, monetary situation is now better. So we'll speed things up and then keep an eye on everything. Now, obviously, this is the electronics HQ, and that's what we need to build, consumer electronics, so we can get the TVs for the other areas. And it is going to cost 500,000, but I don't think that we are making enough money out of our electronics. So you can see here that the plastics have stopped, or at least the supply of plastics has stopped, and that's going to be a problem. And you can see here. So if we do that, get rid of the freight because we don't need it, and then put the plastics. So this is just plastics right now. Now, I'm wondering if we could get a second one in here maybe. Can you see that coal one's filled already? There's processor ones there. But what I'm wondering is whether or not we can get another of those in. Because, look at that. See, most of these guys, what's that one? See, that's processors as well. And they're all exporting as well. So it's not outside of the realms of possibility. We put another trade. See, where can we put the damn thing? We've got so many trading areas. I mean, that is a perfect spot for a trade area. But that's the problem, you see. I don't really want to put it there. We've got all these commercial areas here. That is the main high street. I can't put it there. Can't put it anywhere down here, because I want to keep these areas commercial. And I don't really want to put it too far away. So I'm kind of torn as to what to do. As the plastic situation will still need to continue. And if I bring in another processor factory, I would have to get rid of that thing. But if we manage those deliveries and just use locally, there we go. And then shut that down. There we go. So what we could do is we could get rid of that. Now, look at the way that that changes, so silly. We could then put in another trade area, or another electronics area, there. Even though we don't have enough money for it right now. Okay. We'll hold off. How much is it? Oh, 160 grand. Ouch. And then all of a sudden, look at that. Yeah, whatever, man. See what I mean? Look. how quickly it just changes. That it goes from X amount to 230, yeah, whatever, man. Oh well. We've only got like 2 episodes before the apocalypse occurs. And there is the apocalypse. Ooh. Earthquakes. Zombie attacks. So, we'll see. Oh look, there we go. See, as soon as we do that, but that goes up again. Let's see. Where is the thing? Here we go. There we go, see? So, no, not globals, we're only doing local deliveries, so. And there you go, see, look, we just don't have the, oh god, look, see what I mean? Look. That's about to give me 189,000, that's about to give me 36. And bingo, thank you, you stupid game. Ah, insanity. Go for a sports event. Okay. So. We can put the processor industry in here. And you know what? I might just leave it with a smaller setup here, because you've got all the CD's processor assembly lines here, and leave it as a smaller partner sort of thing, you know, because you can put 2 at the back here. See, what I could do is, if I took out, see how much are they? They're 50 grand. If I took out that one and then put 1 at the back here and then another one at the back, that means I've got space for probably what looks like a trade area, which is good. And then what I can do is manage that. And then put in plastics, processors, and plastics. And we shall add in, no we won't, because of money, again. Huh. Okay. So let's take out the bond again. The retardedness of this is just beyond comparison. See, look. I'd like to build that, but I can't because it hasn't been approved. Because production rate 3,600 crates a day. And I'm not even doing that close to that right now. So there's the hospital. Massive, expensive hospital currently treating 1 person. But, you know, what can you do? Right, so what we need to do also is manage that and import crates and export. Really? Well, that didn't take long, did it? So these guys here, look at that, see, look. Just amazing. So let's put in 1, 2, 3. And let's put the sign up so people know where the bloody hell they're delivering stuff to. Silly boys. Running low on coal in the ground. Well, that's actually a fortuitous timing, so as you can see here, we could always move it over to here if need be. But that would require a little bit of faffing, but you know, we'll wait and see what happens. But we have such a glut of coal right now. Just massive amounts of coal. And processors. So let's see, over here, see look, 4,591,000, 1.5 million electronics daily profit. That's what I need to get. That's what's so bloody stupid about this. See? Metals, electronics. Yeah, processor TVs. Yeah, big deal. I still can't build them. Annoying. But, you know, these are the things that we have to deal with. But, let's see. Wow. Just fucking wow. Unbelievable. How quickly it changes. Just doesn't seem to make any sense. See? Coal, alloy, event 30,000. Okay, so they're going to repay some at least. And these guys still doing their event. And then we're down to 37,000 already. So there's a good chance that I'm going to have to switch off the hospital. Because I just simply cannot afford it. There you go. See, look, just gone. Just gone. But it doesn't tell you where it's gone, see? See that transactions? Nothing. No information at all. There we go. Utterly retarded. And annoying. Now, where is the hospital? Oh, there we go. Abandoned building, high taxes. Okay, so what we'll do is we will flatten you. And where is the hospital? See this one here. Hospital, the school, the high school is taking a lot of power. A lot of stuffs. Large fire station. See you, fellas. And hospital. Even if I put taxis up to maximum, won't be enough. See? That. Oh, okay, maybe it will be. But look at that tax rate. That is going to kill everything. But look, all of a sudden, monthly profit projections. Well, what do you know? See, look at this. I mean, this is complete insanity, obviously. Do not do this. See? Everyone's going to bugger off. So, let's see where our buildings are. Fire. And there's another abandoned building. I can't seem to find it. Okay. Well, there's some rubble somewhere. Can't imagine where... Ah, here we go. So, switch him back on. Switch him back on. See, look how stupid this is on the money. See that? Oh, look, 95 grand. How wonderful. There. So, running low in coal. Full storage. And there we go, look, see, 191 in no time at all. Accept, go away. And this is what's so frustrating about this game. It just doesn't seem to work properly. And because you have no room for expansion, you are consistently rearranging and re-engineering because you're caught in this little square. Now, and you can't even adjust the ground, you can't do anything like that. And so it seems to me that the problem is with this SimCity is it's technically really, even though the graphics are improved in this particular situation, it is a step backwards technically. Graphically, it is great. Gameplay, it is not. Because you end up forever redesigning. You can't say, okay, I'm happy with this. Let's move on. Let's start creating a new section. See? Just what? Why? And then you do that one, and then there we go, see? And then we move this down again. See? We put that at 12. Put that at 12. And there we go. Put it all down to 12 for a while. See, look at that, right? See how quickly it just went to 13,000 an hour. But never mind. And look at that, monthly profit projections. Just stupidity. And then they wonder why the game has not been successful. Or has not been lauded by the critics. The thing is, in my experience, any time you start creating artificial, what's the word I'm looking for? Limitations on a game. I mean, granted, you can put limitations, but then, you know, look at Far Cry 3. Okay, granted, it's a first-person shooter. Oh, let's upgrade the mayor's office. Or his mansion, shall we? What can we put in there? Limo garage, let's put that over there. Far Cry 3, obviously you're limited to the islands and the areas around that, but you're still not that limited because you can still move in certain areas. So, you know, you can move around the island however you want. You can do whatever you want in the confines of that island. But this just seems to be such a step backwards from SimCity 4, and it doesn't seem to make any sense, especially when computers and the ability to process has got so incredibly higher over time. Are they managing plastics? Let's import more plastics there. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's get rid of that. And then let's build some more of these. See, I can't build any of those to burn any of that, which is a real annoyance. So you can't even build it down here, which is slightly annoying. But we'll wait and see. Should I convert to ground pollution? Nah. Because as you can see, these guys here, just massive amounts of water being ingested and being created. So, la box de la elegance. So there you go, boys and girls. That has been the end of this week's episode, and we shall be back at you with the penultimate episode. And then the 50th. And that will be it. All finished. So, we'll see you next time.